Well. What a nice day. Tuesday morning. Got the gooseneck hooked up. Getting ready to head out. Go get loaded up north and then head down south to Paducah. So, got an errand to do first. Gotta go make the payment on the blue truck back there. And I've came prepared today. All the stuff going on. Show you what we got. I ain't packed a cooler in a long time as far as a big cooler, but I'll be gone for a few days. So I got 2 cans of these and I'm gonna regret it. Lunch meat, Pop-Tarts, that's going to be all stupid here. There we go. All right. Before I was rudely interrupted by a phone call. Got beanie weenies to make me feel sorry for myself later. Wondering why I did that. Apple pie, some Pop-Tarts, Mountain Dews, plenty more Mountain Dews. Got my mayonnaise in there. Lunch meat. That thing's on. Oh. Extra 12-pack of Mountain Dew down there. Can't forget the Mountain Dew. Gotta have that. Got the bed made. Plenty of pillows. Plenty of blankets. Bag of chips. Loaf of bread. Bag for the night. Overnight bag. A couple days worth if I need it. Never know. Plenty of extra clothes. All that good stuff. So that's how we're going to roll. I'm glad I did check this out. There was another blanket I wanted to grab. So, yep, all that plus one more blanket. We'll get on the road here in just a couple minutes. Okay, this is what we're taking down there. These are called mooring, M-O-O-R-I-N-G, mooring bits. Not quite for sure what they're used for. So when I get down there and get unloaded, I'll have to ask. But this one's a new one that was fabricated. So that's the top side. This one here is upside down. This is what the bottom side looks like. These lugs here lock in to another piece. That is a female side, I guess. This is a male side. And we may haul a male or a female here in the near future. The only difference between this one and this one is this one here has this lug welded on there. This one here doesn't. And of course this one here has another fabbed piece that's stuck on here. Not sure what that was for, but it's there. So anyway, let's head down to Paducah and get this delivered. All right, we stopped at the Loves. Lives right at Elizabethtown. Just pulled up on the parkway. So it's my lunchtime and I'm hungry. So we'll make some lunch. Done got the truck filled up. It's ready to go. So take our 30-minute break and get back on the road. Won't be long. I think I only got, I don't know, 170 miles to go or something. Whatever. So on today's menu, we have thick sliced turkey and Miracle Whip, which I'd rather have Hellman's, but they didn't have any. As far as a squeezable bottle, I bought this stuff yesterday, so. Yep. What else we got? We got Ruffles, sour cream, and cheddar chips. What? Go. And I had my apple pie earlier. Been through a couple cans of Mountain Dew, but I think we'll be all right. We got plenty. All else fails, I can always break out the beanie weenies. Remember doing this when you was a kid? I never grew up. Perfect sandwich. All right, there's a good one. So, we're going to eat. We'll get back on the road. See what's going on. Well, this is where we're parked at for the night. We're in Brookport, Illinois. It's just across the river outside of Paducah, Kentucky. Here at a rest area. All the parking's taken up there, and of course, you know, the trucks are just parking up along the side, so monkey see, monkey do. Got tucked into a nice area. So load still all strapped down good. These things don't weigh too much. They're about, I don't know, maybe I would say 2,500 pounds a piece, somewhere around there. I wouldn't give them more than that. But we're about 5 miles from our drop, and we'll get that taken care of in the morning. So it's about 7:30, 8:30 my time, 7:30 down here. I already went over. Sometimes they work late. They were already gone, so I just backtracked a little bit and got off the side of the road. So this is where we're going to hunker down tonight. Well, I slept pretty good in the truck. Just finishing up my pre-trip now, and it just started raining. I'm about 3 miles from my drop, so we'll get down here, get this drop, start heading home, find something else. Here we go. So as you can see, we just brought in an office trailer. They are setting it up on a barge right now to get it set up. I'm waiting to confirm whether I've got a load out of here or not. Going back toward the house, back toward Columbus or Grove City area. We'll find out here shortly, but you guys can watch these guys put the office down here on the barge. It is cold. There, I'll put my window down just a little bit there. So the mooring bit that I hauled, I really didn't quite know what it was. There's a male and a female end, and they actually go on the barge here. So the mooring bit is actually, for folks that don't know, it's what you tie off to, like your boat or a barge, whatever. The female end, if you look right here at this big pole, that large pole that goes all the way up in the air here slides down through the female end of the mooring bit. The male end actually mounts to the outside of it so you can tie off. That large pole there, what it's for is when the barges go out here, the working barges out on the river, to keep the barge stable in one area while they're working. Those large poles, there's four of them on here. What happens is they'll release those poles, they'll go down, they'll start up top here and they'll just drop them. They'll slide all the way down and they've got a point on the end.
that's down in the water, and it locks itself in the river. It just locks itself in the bedding or in the riverbed, keeps it from moving around. So I was, kind of waiting on putting this video out just because I wanted to be able to explain that. And then that boat right there, that's the safety boat. I actually hauled it in. And there it is. So that container, that's just a 20-foot container that they fabbed into an office. It has 2 offices, 1 entrance. It's got an air conditioning unit in it. They just kind of built it into a mobile office. So brought it over. It's going on the barge here, as you can see. They'll lock it all into place once they get it squared up, and be good to go. They'll be getting out of here. So I'm going to pull out of here and get out of the way and wait to confirm our other load. All right, I'm going to make Hotshot Dave proud of me. So what we got? Hopefully that's not too windy, too noisy. What we have are loop straps, lasso straps. Got a hook like that on the end. Some of them are D-ring, some of them are around like that. Bull ring strap, whatever. I call them a wheel strap. This is how I do it. So, means that I'm going to pull this way and pull the back backwards. I got the D-ring up front, went from the inside of the tire out, just to the edge of the tire with the D-ring. Then you run the strap through, just like that, right in the center of the wheel here. And then you take this, move you back here a little bit. Run your strap. Tire down. Okay, so that one's pulling toward the front and off to the side. The back one's going to pull toward the back and off to the side. Go back here and do that one. Right up against the tire with the D-ring. Right up. So, as you see, right across the center of the wheel, it is at a diagonal, means that I am pulling diagonal down. That's not going anywhere. I don't haul cars very often, but when I do, that's how they get strapped down. And I'll show you one other method that I use. I'll try to do it here, or at least show you. Another method that I do is you got to watch out for the valve stems when you do it this way. So I'm not going to tighten it down, I'm just going to show you. I bring it through the wheel. You have this sheath on your strap, okay? That's a protective strap. Make sure that's at the wheel. You loop it right around. Right there's the D-ring. It goes right there. The strap will go through the D-ring and pull, and that's your lasso. That works well also. You're going around your tires like this. The only thing that you really have to worry about on your straps is on the back side as far as your calipers, your struts, stuff like that, that's where you want that protective sheathing at on the back side. When I started out hauling cars. I hauled cars for just over a year and started switching over to freight. So this is nothing new to me. Just like that. Now we're ready to do paperwork and get on the road, head back. Not bad backhaul. All right, so we're just getting out here on the road. Just left the facility there at the Barge here. You know, that was pretty sweet. I ended up getting a backhaul that's going right back about 20 minutes from the house. We'll get this dropped off today and just head back to the house. Took me a little bit to get this video out just because I wanted to show you guys on a barge what those mooring bits were actually for and why there is a male and a female end for it. Hopefully you guys understood how that works. I didn't know until today, honestly. I asked and was able to get some info on it, and I tried to explain it as best as I could from afar without being in anybody's way. And show you guys what it was for. Anyway, I did haul Friday. Took a load of construction material out of Columbus down to Cincinnati. Dropped it, reloaded right there on site with that office container that you guys just saw me deliver. Dropped it today, which it is the 11th of May. And I had no idea about this car, so they ended up, asking me if I could haul this back. So that's what I'm doing. It's going right back to Columbus, about 20 minutes from the house. I'll get it dropped and then head home for the night. So pretty sweet backhaul. Actually, both ways, because the container wasn't even supposed to be hauled yet, by my knowledge, but I got it anyway. So that's just how things go, especially out here when you're dealing with a direct customer. You might get to one side and they'll load you right back up to head right back to where you're going or to a different site. So definitely don't want to book any loads for anybody else. If you're trying to get direct customers and you're still running freight through a broker, if you've got a direct customer load on you, make sure that gets delivered first. Make sure they don't have anything that needs to go elsewhere out of that facility. Then you look for a load. That's how I did it, and it's worked for me. So, video's getting kind of long. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. We do have some other things coming up. Share my videos. Ask questions, leave comments. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about. Probably getting bored about seeing me just out here driving around and picking up and delivering loads. I'd like it to be some kind of informative information, but I don't know what to talk to you guys about because I don't know what you guys want to know. So you have to let me know what you want me to talk about. I did have a couple requests for my 2-bottom corn planter to go over it and discuss it and kind of show you guys how it works. We are going to do that for sure very soon. We are, like I said, it's May 11th today, so it's after Mother's Day. Just need the ground to dry up some so we can get corn in the ground, get some sweet corn in the ground. So we'll talk about that eventually here soon, coming up, maybe even the next video. I don't know. It just depends on how the weather treats us here in Ohio. But Anyway, I said it once, like, subscribe, hit the bell, you know, ask questions, leave comments. Let me know, you know, what you guys think of the video. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Enjoy the warm weather that's coming our way, and we'll catch you on the next one.